Everybody, welcome to this new tutorial. I get the question, how do I know what my volume is and what am I actually getting paid on? So to see that, there's an accurate place to see your volume in your back office. And you don't want to really look at your green tree genealogy because your green tree genealogy is actually going to show all of your unpaid volume, which could be reflective of over 2.5 weeks of volume. You really want to look in your volume section. So let me give you an example. Let's pretend like we're logging into your back office. Here we are. And as we're logged into your back office, the first place that perhaps you're going to look at is by clicking on Team, and then you're going to go to Green Tree Genealogy. After you do that, this is probably what you're going to see. When you look at your green tree genealogy, you're going to see you at the top of your green tree genealogy. This will be you, and you're going to see your left volume. You're going to see how many people you have on your left side. You're going to see your right volume and how many people you have on your right side. So in this example, we see that we have $6,003 on our left side, and we see that we have $1,220 on our right side. So people sometimes believe that we get paid 10% of the weak leg, and though that's mathematically accurate, it's not actually what occurs. Really what happens is we get paid 5% of both legs to the level of the weak leg each week. But once you understand that, please realize that the volume you see here is all of the unpaid volume, not just the volume for the week. This is the volume that you haven't been paid on probably in the past 2.5 weeks. So for a more accurate view, what you're going to want to do is actually go to your volume section. And to do that, you're simply going to scroll up. You're going to go to where it says Money, and you're going to click on volume. And when you do so, you'll see something that looks like this. Now, when you look at your volume screen, what I want you to first notice is all the way to the right, you're going to see either N or you're going to see Y. When you see an N means no, you haven't been paid on it yet. So if you'll notice in this example, these 2 weeks or pay periods, and if you scroll all the way to the left, this is week 50 and 51 of the year. There's 52 weeks in the year. We haven't paid this person on. Yet if you look at week 49, you'll see a Y or yes. That means you've been paid on that. So now in this example, let's show your accurate volume and what you're getting paid on. So to do so, what I'd like you to look at is at the last week that you weren't paid on, and in this case, week number 50. If you'll notice the person's ending left volume and their ending right volume. You can obviously look at the starting volume, but for this example right now, I want you to look at the ending volume because that's what you're going to end up with at the end of the pay period. That's what you're getting paid on. So in this example, this person's power leg has $5,695.05 on their left leg and $1,010.25 on their right leg. This would be what most consider the pay leg. Now in reality, what's going to happen is this person's going to get 5% of $1,010.25 on the right leg. They're also going to get 5% of $1,010.25 on the left leg, and the difference here is what rolls over into the next week. So let's show you what it looks like on a calculator. So I've got my calculator out here, and what I'm going to type in first is the power leg for that week that you haven't been paid on yet, but which is obviously already ended. This week isn't ended yet, okay? So we're going to type in $5,695.05, okay? And then we're going to subtract the 1,010. Remember, we got paid $1,010.25 on both legs, 5% of it. So we're going to subtract $1,010.25, and what that equals, as you can see, is $4,684.80. This is what's going to roll over next week for your starting volume for your power leg. So let's see if that's accurate. So here's the next week, week 51, and we see $4,685, actually a few more pennies more. What happened? Well, a lot of people don't realize another hidden benefit in Essante Organics. There's so many more benefits in this compensation plan. I often tell people, as good as it appears, it's actually better. Here's one of those other examples. It's like number 8 that I found. We actually roll up. We give you the benefit. We actually add money to your volume as we roll up. So you'll see that you're starting this week out on your power leg $4,685 to start your left leg, because that was this leg, and we took off the 1,010.25 that we already paid. And then you're also going to see on your starting right leg, no volume. Why? Because we paid 5% of that full volume there. And then you can see what's occurring this week. That, obviously there's already been volume added in this example. It looks like about $300, and you can see there's about $210 added on the right side. So I hope that answers your questions for people that want to know, what is my accurate volume from week to week and what am I getting paid on, and realize this actually ends, the volume or the calculation would end Thursday midnight Central Time. Now, you would say, well, why does this still have an N? It still has an N because you just haven't been paid on it yet, though this week is closed. This week, week 51, we're still in operation at this moment in time. So thank you, and I look forward to helping you with the next tutorial.